Ladies and gentlemen, will you rise for the processional? may be seated. Good afternoon. For the 400th time, the Pennsylvania State University conducts commencement exercises. All are in their places. While the day is one of joy and celebration, the commencement ceremony itself calls for dignity and decorum. This is one of the great days of a lifetime for our graduates, their families, and friends. Therefore, we request everyone's cooperation in according this ceremony the quiet respect it deserves. This afternoon, we are conducting commencement ceremonies for the graduate school. These exercises for the 2022 spring semester are hereby called to order.
Thank you, Mr. Marshall. I'm Eric Barron, President of the Pennsylvania State University, and I join in welcoming you to our commencement ceremony today. Please rise for the national anthem performed by Megan Nardella, accompanied by the Center Brass Quintet.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets would glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon to our Penn State graduates and their family and friends. I'm thrilled to welcome you in person and on our live stream to our Spring 2022 commencement ceremony for the graduate school. The commencement ceremony is of great importance. It is patterned after a ritual which has been repeated through the long history of higher education and duplicated wherever there are universities and colleges. The academic dress and ritual have their origins in the first English universities in the Middle Ages. The mace is a symbol of the university and was carved from the first knoll in Old Maine. The robes you wear reflect our medieval past, and the caps and tassels are ancient symbols. Commencement is steeped in history, but the spirit of commencement is always modern and always changing, and Penn State graduates have always made it their own. Most importantly, commencement is a symbol of the outstanding achievements that brought you here to this day. Today is your moment, and you are entering a world like no other, one that has been changed by a global pandemic, as well as movement to make our communities more safe and diverse and inclusive. I hope each of you will consider as you go forward how you can make the world a better place. I'm so pleased to have shared this time with you and watched all of you grow as scholars and as leaders. It has been an honor teaching and learning with you. Thank you for being a part of the Penn State community. And now, a few graduate students from the class of 2022 have some memories to share.
What surprised me the most at Penn State was all of the friendships that I developed through networking and even my classmates.
For how large and diverse of an institution Penn State is, it still maintains a really small, close-knit community.
Just how loud Beaver Stadium got during football games. The experience of being around, 80,000 students in one place.
There was a new opportunity for me to expand my skills or do something I've never done before.
Being able to earn a PhD while being a full-time mom and also teaching.
I worked with the U.S. Embassy in Eswatini on matters such as the African Growth and Opportunity Reauthorization Act.
I got to teach one of the classes for the LEAP program here at Penn State for incoming freshmen to get a head start. And I really enjoyed getting to connect with incoming freshmen, get them ready and excited for college life.
My most memorable experience at Penn State was getting to be on the 2021 graduate homecoming court.
One of my students was a senior on the volleyball team, and she invited me to come to the Most Valuable Professor night. It was really affirming, and it was super cool to see Penn State students doing awesome stuff outside of the classroom as well.
Just meeting the faculty and developing a friendship and a relationship with them. They are so supportive and they are here to help us succeed.
Going to football games, it was going downtown with my friends, and it was also learning from leaders in the intelligence community about how the United States does its work.
There's a lot. I know this is going to sound strange coming from somebody who lives in New Jersey, close to the coastline, but the lobster bisque at the Nittany Lion Inn, which is now, I found out, available at the Penn Stater, but literally being exposed to the best lobster bisque in the world.
My future plans are joining the Foreign Service. I begin A100, which is our boot camp and orientation, on July 5th. And I get selected to go overseas at the end of that.
My future plans are actually to start my own educational business from all that I've gained in my research, really reaching homeschool families.
My future plans include continuing to teach here at Penn State in the undergraduate program in the College of Nursing. And also one day I'd like to work with graduate students, maybe nurse practitioner students.
I'll be moving to Philadelphia, where I start my new position at Temple University in the Klein College of Media and Communications as an assistant professor of instruction.
I learned that it's okay to not get a perfect score, that learning the material as opposed to solely focusing on grades is just as important.
Being able to balance all of my roles. I am a wife, a mother of 4, I work full-time, and I'm also a student for the last 3.5 years.
I learned not only what I enjoyed doing and researching, but I also got to make friends with people all over the world.
I love so many things that it's like having to narrow down exactly what you want to research, because everything is being new and thrown at you, and it's so interesting and you become so passionate about it. So I learned that I needed to have guidance and narrowness.
If I could sum up my Penn State experience in one word, it would be phenomenal.
Holistic.
Exciting.
Transformative.
Life-changing, absolutely.
At this time, I am pleased to introduce Dr. B. Stephen Carpenter II, who is our commencement speaker. Dr. Carpenter is the Michael J. and Amy Rusinko Kekos Dean of the College of Arts and Architecture and Professor of Art Education and African American Studies at Penn State. He is also co-director of the Summer Institute on Contemporary Art and Chief Executive Artist for Reservoir Studio. Dr. Carpenter's research spans curricular theory, professional development for pre-K through 12 teachers through contemporary art, pedagogy, participatory art practices, socially engaged art, critical art education studies, and the global water crisis as curriculum and social action. His mixed media and performance artworks confront and disrupt social, historical, cultural, and political constructs. a member of the International Editorial Board of Curriculum Inquiry, and a National Art Education Association Distinguished Fellow, Dr. Carpenter holds 2 degrees from Penn State, master's and doctoral degrees in art education. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Carpenter.
Good afternoon. Thank you, President Barron, members of the Board of Trustees, Trustee Kovacs, members of the Alumni Association, Dean Drager, families, friends, partners, spouses, faculty, staff, students, alumni, thank you all. And graduates, I'm honored to address you all today. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Congratulations. Congratulations, graduates. Listen, someone once told me you start a speech with some humor just to lighten the mood, and that was the best joke I knew. Seriously, congratulations on earning your degree. If you listen to that sentence closely, I said earning rather than receiving. You've earned your degrees. Yeah, you're going to receive a piece of paper. You'll receive the diploma, but you earn that degree. Make no mistake about that. If your thesis advisor or your dissertation chair and your committee did their work, you earned your degree. And you did so amid COVID-19 during a global pandemic. In fact, COVID likely defined much of your graduate school experience. Chances are COVID has made an irreversible impact on your life. In fact, it's taken the lives of more than 6 million people around the world. May your memory of their lives propel you and strengthen you, and may you honor their lives by making positive differences in the lives of others. Each of you entered graduate school for different reasons, and if we did our jobs well, you're leaving graduate school a different person than when you arrived. Time has passed. A lot of time has passed. A relatively short amount of time has passed, but time has passed since you started. You've explored possibilities along the way, and you've done so by accomplishing and making and performing and learning, insert any verb you want there, many things. So I frame my talk here based on 3 key words: time, possibilities, and the power of verbs. Time. Time is a means of measuring and situating a sequence of things like events in relationship to each other to shape our sense of the past and our present and our future. Once upon a time, the time of your life, till the end of time, as time goes by. I can relate to your time here as a graduate student based on my own time here as a graduate student. Twice. One of those times I was sitting where you are. Actually, I was sitting right there. Once upon a time, back in the 1900s. 26 years ago, I earned my PhD. I sat right there, a few rows from the front, a short distance from where I'm standing now. And my family sat up there, where you folks are sitting, here in the Bryce Jordan Center, just a few months after it opened. When I earned my master's degree, Bryce Jordan was the president of Penn State. When I earned my doctoral degree, Bill Clinton was president of the United States, and he was the commencement speaker for my graduation. At that point, I didn't imagine I'd be back here on this stage just a quarter of a century later, just a little bit longer than that. But who knows, in 25 years, you could be standing here like I am now, as dean of the college from which you graduated. Or you could be the president of Penn State. Or you could be the president of your country. Look around. Seriously, take a look around. Look at all these people. These people are here to support you. And they're seeing the past and they're seeing the future right here in the present when they see you. You might not realize it, but they are. I do. Every time I come to a commencement, I see that the past and the future in the people who are here in the present. The time we spend over the course of a lifetime is short in the long narrative of the universe, but the time we spend over the course of a lifetime is the longest thing we will ever do. In time, many things are possible. So possibilities. What is conceivable? What is likely to be the case? What could happen? What could go wrong? What is possible? What are the possibilities you are willing to make possible? If you're like most grad students I've known over the years, you probably hit a wall at some time during your graduate studies. You probably felt like, I'm not sure I can go on. I know I felt that way. But take another look around this arena. Years from now, you might not remember what I'm saying here today, but I hope you will remember this moment. I hope you'll remember this large interior space with all of these people, the amazing variety of people, each with their own set of expectations, their own sense of possibilities, their own anticipation of what might be possible. Some people have specific expectations of each of you, what they expect of you in the future, their expectations of you and how you'll behave in the world. And I know you also have expectations of yourselves. And those expectations that you have might not align with the expectations those other people have. Don't worry about that. What's important is the expectations you have are yours. My advice, if you want to take it today, you might not remember it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. My advice to you about expectations is to use those expectations not as absolutes, but rather as guides. Use those expectations not as destinations, but instead as directions. Use your expectations not as problematics, but as possibilities. Verbs. My mentor, Marjorie Wilson, whose birthday happens to be today, Marge summarized what it meant to complete my dissertation. Marge said, "Now it's time for you to begin doing your work." What? Now's the time for me to begin? What just happened the past 4 or 5 years? I thought I was working. Begin. Do. Accomplish. Make. Perform. Learn. These are verbs. Verbs are powerful. Verbs are action words. Verbs happen. And over time, verbs activate possibilities. Verbs are the fulcrums to the levers of possibilities. Verbs lift. Verbs defy gravity. Verbs question answers. The world is waiting for you. How will you verb? How will you verb? What possibilities will you make possible? How will you spend your time? Listen, you've earned your degrees, and the experience of your accomplishment is something no one can take away from you. They can bring expectations, but those expectations are yours to act on, to verb on, and to realize. So take your time and use it well. Imagine possibilities and what they might become. And when you verb over time, you can make any possibility possible. We are.
Thank you. At this time, I'm pleased to recognize and present the academic leader who represents the faculty and has the authority to certify these students for their degree. Will Dr. Catherine Drager, Interim Vice Provost for the Graduate Education and Dean of the Graduate School, please stand. In addition, I'm pleased to introduce Joseph Kovacs III, who is representing the Penn State Alumni Association. Later in the ceremony, Mr. Kovacs will induct our graduates into the Penn State Alumni Association. And now, we turn to the awarding of the degrees. The legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania State University is its Board of Trustees. This is the body, by its charter, that is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to our great university. As an ex officio member of the Board of Trustees, I have been authorized on behalf of the Penn State Board of Trustees to confer on each of these candidates the degree earned as certified by the appropriate college faculty and dean. Before we proceed with the conferral of degrees, please note that Penn State is recognizing graduates who are veterans or actively serving with special red, white, and blue honor cords. At this time, I would like to ask all graduating military and veteran students who have served our country to please stand. Now, will those in the audience who are veterans or active duty members of the military also please stand? Thank you for your significant contribution to our nation, and you may be seated. I call upon Dean Catherine Drager to preside over the conferring of the degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Barron. Graduation marks an important academic achievement. I'm pleased to represent those faculty who certify these students for their degrees. This semester, we will confer 236 doctoral degrees and 1,769 master's degrees. Approximately 15% of our enrollment at University Park is in the graduate school. We begin with the master's degrees. At Penn State, we award two types of master's degrees, academic and professional. Academic degrees, which emphasize research and the creation of new knowledge, include the Master of Arts and the Master of Science. Professional degrees, which symbolize competence in the practical application of knowledge, include 27 master's degree titles, which are listed in the program that you will find online. Now, will all master's candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the master's degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Now, I'm very pleased that we can bring back a cherished part of the graduation ceremony, walking across the platform, seeing your name on the big screen, and hearing your name read by a professional nomenclator. The University Marshals will escort the master's recipients to the stage platform by college, beginning with the College of Agricultural Sciences. Now let me say a word to our guests today and ask for your cooperation. Most of you have traveled many miles today to hear one name, and each name will be heard if you, just temporarily, hold your applause and cheers. In consideration of everyone who is here today to honor one student, please refrain from enthusiastic recognition until the very end. Our graduates have worked long and hard to earn their degrees, and each one deserves the opportunity to be recognized by their families and friends. So we ask that you refrain from applause, cheers, and other noise-making for our graduates until all have crossed the platform and returned to their seats. Then I promise we will applaud their accomplishments together. If you would like to have access to your digital slide after the ceremony, please visit the main commencement page and click on Live Stream. You will find your slide under Our Graduates. Also, a reminder that diplomas will be sent to you in the mail. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. As our students prepare to walk, let me acknowledge those advanced degree recipients graduating in absentia because they are already working in their chosen fields, here or abroad, including many of our World Campus students who couldn't be here today, but are watching this event across the country and across the world. Please join me in congratulating them all, wherever they are located at this moment, with a round of applause. Thank you. Now, Dr. Christopher.
Students graduating with a master's degree in the College of Agricultural Sciences are
Evan William Battisto, Biorenewable Systems. Allison Page Cole, Agricultural and Environmental Plant Science. Katerina Turchina, Community and Economic Development. Divya Pant, Agronomy and International Agriculture and Development. Derek James, Agricultural and Extension Education. Jessica Back. Tyler Scott McFeeters, Plant Pathology and International Agriculture and Development. Dua J. Lohr, Ecology. Devin Drake McFeeters, Ecology. Kendra Ann Flood, Agricultural and Extension Education. Kiana Michelle Coleman, Food Science. Elizabeth Margaret Weir, Food Science.
Students graduating with a master's degree in the College of Arts and Architecture are
Mohammed Shah Husseini, Art. Madeline J. Quinn, Art. Yunhye Park, Art. Mongqi Xu, Art. Shataksha Mehra, Art. Catherine Chalakas Kalisko, Landscape Architecture. Julia Traub, Landscape Architecture. Jessica L. Hill, theater. Jonathan T. Phillips, theater. Keegan R. Stiles, theater. Beatrice E. Chung-Orr, theater. Rosalind C. Isquith, theater. Jennifer C. Delac, theater. Allison K. Maroney, theater. Alexandra P. Russell, art. Austin Bradshaw, art. Harrison Wade Bowden, art. Audrey Y. Ahn, art. Alix Gaitan, art. Christine Luther, architecture. Kayla L. Arisman, architecture. Rachel Justice, architecture. Jingyuan Ho, architecture. Brad William Feitel, architecture. Blanche Renee Tarabrella, architecture. Lu Yang Gerbrandt, architecture. Epiphany Liu, architecture. Niles P. Parker, architecture. Niyusha Kavaninajad, architecture. Natalie C. Campbell, landscape architecture. Jessica N. Fegley, landscape architecture. Taylor Shea, performance. Tabitha Marie Hansen, performance. Bradley James Mikesell II, composition theory. Micah Philip Mooney, music. Hudson Terry Weber, music. Alexander John McLaughlin, performance. Rachel Elizabeth Schwabenbauer, performance. Bradley Thomas Sarmiento, performance. Emily Ann McPherson, composition theory. Cecilia R. Leskowitz, performance. Janie Luann Aspinwall, performance. Randy J. Baxendale Jr., performance. Jeremiah Rogers, performance. Meredith Chiang Fuller, performance. Andrea Michelle Thompson, art education. Megan Leah Gottfried, art. Belinda Casey, art history. Victoria Solto Kenyon, art history. Amy Elizabeth Orner, art history. Nicole Victoria Joswick, art history. Sophia Ileana Yaniger, art history. Alexander Kime, landscape architecture. Andrea Alvarado Troncoso, performance. Annabelle Lassie, performance. Ambrin Chantel Bowman, performance. Brittany Bidding, music. Daniel Stephen Kingsley Bussey, pedagogy and performance. Emily Margaret Series, pedagogy and performance.
Olorunfemi Kinrin, fine arts. Students graduating with a master's degree in the Smeal College of Business are
Amit Kumar Unaria, business administration. Sergio Ricardo Poma, business administration. Monica Guadalupe Delgado Rodriguez, marketing analytics and insights. Rahul Goyal, project management. Corey Michael, business administration. Jessica Page Malara Glenn, business administration. Alexis Marie Chanchuli, business administration. Michael E. Moore, supply chain management. Alan David Thompson, supply chain management. James T. Brown, supply chain management. Anna Paula Cantu, supply chain management. Paul Homan, supply chain management. Ebony Smith, Supply Chain Management. Kate Metznick-Tornator, Strategic Management and Executive Leadership. Brandon Michael Weldon, Corporate Finance. Christian Daly, Corporate Finance. Andrew Davis, Accounting. Sulman Zahid, Business Administration. Derek Hester, Business Administration. Jacqueline Therese Parkinson, Business Administration. Maximilian J. Taylor, Business Administration. Joseph Robert Bridwell, Business Administration. Meredith Lee Breitenbach, Business Administration. Tyler Lee Johnston, Business Administration. Susan Velasco, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Jillian Jennings, Management and Organizational Leadership. Morgan Messner, Management and Organizational Leadership. Doruk Sardal, Strategic Management and Executive Leadership. Paul Anthony Fenella, Strategic Management and Executive Leadership. Sean M. Houts, Business Administration. Vicky Carrasco, Strategic Management and Executive Leadership. Numa Philippe Marceau Payol, Corporate Finance. Sebastiano Bichigo, Corporate Finance. Pauline Marie Josephine Conscience, Management and Organizational Leadership. Anna Northcott, Management and Organizational Leadership. Smaran Sahe Kaushik, Management and Organizational Leadership. Caitlin Brooke Martin, Management and Organizational Leadership. Hannah Gale Zamaitis, Management and Organizational Leadership. Jin Hong Zhang, Corporate Finance. Jacob Ryan Glatz, Management and Organizational Leadership. Braden Taylor Peck, Corporate Finance. Vanshika Agarwal, Real Estate Analysis and Development. Noah Tannenbaum, Real Estate Analysis and Development. Fiorella Alessandro Ferlato Reyes, Real Estate Analysis and Development. Nico William Genoese, Corporate Finance. Al-Johara Abdul Mohsen I. Al-Shukr, Corporate Finance. Kyle S. Strobel, Corporate Finance. Louis Osakovsky, Corporate Finance. Luis Santiago Uzcategui Van Grieken, Corporate Finance. Youngjun Song, Corporate Finance. Gabriel Eduardo Zimeri Aguilar, Corporate Finance. Jacob Ryan Campbell, Management and Organizational Leadership. Jordan Samuel Clark, Management and Organizational Leadership. Austin F. Urban, Management and Organizational Leadership. Alyssa Bonsall, Management and Organizational Leadership. Courtney Lind Chinnery, Management and Organizational Leadership. Lauren Bridgens, Corporate Finance. Justin Scott Weller, Corporate Finance. Eric Hamill, Management and Organizational Leadership. Bryce Jordan Stevenson, Management and Organizational Leadership. Xingjian Zhao, Management and Organizational Leadership. Omar A. M. Al-Shaiji, Management and Organizational Leadership. Ryan Robin Bowes, Management and Organizational Leadership. John L. Hauer, Management and Organizational Leadership. Michael Edward Holzer, Project Management. Austin Abraham Thomas, Real Estate Analysis and Development. Christopher Coonley, Real Estate Analysis and Development. Tianling Hu, Corporate Finance. Yu Wen Liu, Corporate Finance. Emily Ashton Padano, Accounting. Caroline R. Testa, Accounting. Michelle Renee White, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Sasha Wallace, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Caitlin Michelle Williams, Management and Organizational Leadership. Rachel R. Kalkbrenner, Management and Organizational Leadership. Brianna Diaz, Management and Organizational Leadership. Paul Alexander Mendoza, Management and Organizational Leadership. Harini Murali, Management and Organizational Leadership. Adonteng Sasu, Project Management. Elvin Lee Rose II, Business Administration. Billy Tyndall, Strategic Management and Executive Leadership. Andrew James Finley, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Daniel Rodrigo Cardamon, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Hannah Alexa Roop, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Evan Stephen Pakela, Accounting. Andrew Thomas Ward, Accounting. Caitlin Chastain Love, Accounting. Alana F. Colvin, Business Administration. Salvatore James Antonucci, Accounting. Michaela Ariane Murdoch, Management and Organizational Leadership. Michael Corcoran, Business Administration. Bernardo Salomon de la Garza, Accounting. Yifan Chen, Management and Organizational Leadership. Brooke M. Prisbalinski, Management and Organizational Leadership. Stephen Bondarich, Management and Organizational Leadership. Elena Page Spriggle, Management and Organizational Leadership. Abigail Marie Zabula, Accounting. Nathan Edward Bayshore, Accounting. Madeline Avery Beidler, Accounting. Ellen Connolly, Accounting. Olivia Grace Ritchie, Accounting. Christopher Kroll, Accounting. Sean Tyler May, Supply Chain Management. Arjun R. Rabala, Management and Organizational Leadership. Nikita Penmatsa, Management and Organizational Leadership. Austin James Wonderly, Business Administration. Giovanni Solorzano, Business Administration. Osiria Olympia Webster, Business Administration. Xiangfen Zhou, Business Administration. Nicole Lynn Feeman, Marketing Analytics and Insights. David Yarnell, Business Administration. Giancarlo Maxino, Business Administration. Robert Donald Natali, Business Administration. Patrick Edward Gadsby, Business Administration. Erica Fonseca, Business Administration. Daniel Thomas Himes Jr., Business Administration. Ibrahim Alushagun Arala, Business Administration. Seth William Weibel, Business Administration. Nahek Hussein, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Christina Carolina Rivero, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Lauren Kiefner, Corporate Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Pedro Felipe Martinez, Business Administration. Christopher Matthew Wertman, Business Administration. Claire Elizabeth Leonard, Business Administration. John Thomas Huffnagel, Business Administration. Mary E. Testa, Management and Organizational Leadership. Will Bantle, Management and Organizational Leadership. Brian James Townsend, Management and Organizational Leadership. Jack Roderick McCabe Kelly, Management and Organizational Leadership. Taylor Brittany Regan, Management and Organizational Leadership. Gabrielle Thelma Rose O'Gorman, Management and Organizational Leadership. Gregory W. Arcuri, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Kirsten Ney Sanchez Gutierrez, Accounting. Jacob Dalton Rumfield, Accounting. Noah Miles Allen, Corporate Finance. Ryan LaBelle, Accounting. Philip James Mulcahy, Accounting. Devin Jonathan Bratton, Accounting. Ryan Joseph Purcell, Accounting. Craig Link, Business Administration. Yiqian Fu, Corporate Finance. Sun-Chi Yu Guo, Real Estate Analysis and Development. Dwani Briju Lakwani, Corporate Finance. Rachel Ann Lino, Supply Chain Management. Megan Marie Devlin, Business Administration. Gerard William Boyle, Project Management. Aaron Lee Anderson, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Niraj Jaiswal, Business Administration. Anshuman Prakash, Business Administration. Seizamanth Adara, Business Administration. Peter John Milianta, Business Administration. Patrick Higgins, Business Administration. Charles McChesney Yohi Dickey, Business Administration. Zachary Mark Wagner, Business Administration. Alexander Mayoli Vasconcelos, Business Administration. Jun Sung Song, Business Administration. Matthew R. Robles, Business Administration. Eric Sola de Silva, Business Administration. Jessica L. Trotter, Accounting. Veronica Marie Ugarelli, Accounting. Naomi Sarah Varugis, Accounting. Elizabeth Shields, Accounting. Alexander E. Palmer, Accounting. Miriam Elaine Platitsin, Accounting. Jessica Kathleen Hertz, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Kyle Fidoa, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Sasa DeJong, Strategic Management and Executive Leadership. Eva Catalina Tames Alvarado, Strategic Management and Executive Leadership. Rosanna Wing Yuan Ma, Marketing Analytics and Insights. Sasha Ray Fink, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Catherine Jones Irvin, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Erin Elizabeth Carfang, Business Administration. Beatrice Gayla Nama, Supply Chain Management. Jessica Montoya, Supply Chain Management. Courtney Marie Patz, Business Administration. Taylor Gladys, Business Administration. Olubukola Toyobo, Business Administration. Bristol Gunderson, Business Administration. Matthew Ryan Hall, Business Administration. Jack Henry Hennies, Business Administration. Madison Joan McCormick, Business Administration. Hannah Chase Lombardo, Business Administration. Marzia Capone, Business Administration. Aldo Isbrain Zurita Fonseca, Supply Chain Management.
Students graduating with a master's degree in the Donald P. Belisario College of Communications are
Patrick Emerson Rouleau, Strategic Communications. Allison M. Mason, Strategic Communications. Elena Jean Gertz, Strategic Communications. Mindy Kraus, Strategic Communications. Magdalena Macrina Michelle Drivas, Media Studies. Anne Nicole Dooley, Media Studies. Mirza Najaf Ali Khan, Strategic Communications. Beverly Gale Molnar, Strategic Communications. Amanda R. Feeney, Strategic Communications.
students graduating with a master's degree in the College of Earth and Mineral Sciences are
Christopher Otis, Geographic Information Systems. David Demopoulos, Geographic Information Systems. Ronaldo Ethan Springer, Energy and Mineral Engineering. Niraj Katiwada, Renewable Energy and Sustainability Systems. Faith Ann Fennick, Geographic Information Systems. Matthew Alexander Hansen, Geographic Information Systems. Margaret Grace McClure, Homeland Security. Skylar Barlow, Geographic Information Systems. Jacob Harrison Aites, Geographic Information Systems. Jillian Prater Lee, Geography. Matthew Connor Leddy, Geography. Joshua Brandon Hauger, Renewable Energy and Sustainability Systems. Kevin Michael Butner, Renewable Energy and Sustainability Systems. Brian Thomas Smith, Renewable Energy and Sustainability Systems. Megan Ann Parker, Renewable Energy and Sustainability Systems. Hanif Farastama Yoga, Energy and Mineral Engineering.
students graduating with a master's degree in the College of Education are
Kaylee Thompson, Educational Leadership. Jillian Bree Zetting, Higher Education. Caitlin Violet Caracas, Curriculum and Instruction. Sunita Nakwal, Organization Development and Change. Donna Gwynn Draper, Organization Development and Change. Emily Mairead McEwen, Special Education. Catherine Elizabeth Noble, Special Education. Aria Nayara Russell, Special Education. Sean C. Davis, Special Education. Rayanne El Sharif, Special Education. Madeline Faith Hartwig, Special Education. Sarah Olivia Connolly, Special Education. Alyssa Marie Inacio, Special Education. Catherine Michelle Tissett, Special Education. Jillian Rose Puglisi, Curriculum and Instruction. Nicolette P. Benson, Curriculum and Instruction. Kristen Noel Upton, Organization Development and Change. Christina Roeder, Organization Development and Change. Natalie Hope Bullock Gansop, Organization Development and Change. Christina Petty, Organization Development and Change. Heather Cochran, Organization Development and Change. Christine Alawa, School of Psychology. Juliana Boucher, School Psychology. Sydney Kleinberg, School Psychology. Jessica Jane Gerhardt, Curriculum and Instruction. Lauren Purcell, Curriculum and Instruction. Cole Patrick DeHaven, Educational Leadership. Sarah Ann Thomas, Special Education. Daniel David Ginchereau, Curriculum and Instruction. Roxanne Marshall, Lifelong Learning and Adult Education. Natasha Danielle Whittle, Organization Development and Change. Catherine Elizabeth Ruggieri, Special Education. Jessica Cataldo, Special Education. Alyssa Michelle Graziano, Special Education. Lauren Ann Groff, Special Education. Emily Kathleen Kramer, Special Education. James Wainwright, Special Education. Danielle Erin Gibbs, Learning, Design, and Technology. Ashley N. Helsel, Curriculum and Instruction. Brianna Selena Amaya, Curriculum and Instruction. Heidi Lynn Lewis, Higher Education. Madison Julaine Stewart, Higher Education. Rebecca Louise Stafford, Higher Education. Noah James Travis Fenstermacher, Higher Education. Tetsuo Takahara, Higher Education. Ashley Lynn Ortiz, Special Education. Marie Grazza, Special Education. Lauren Elizabeth Montagna, Curriculum and Instruction. Jed Marion Angak Enriquez, Higher Education. Samer Adham Hannah Habib, Counselor Education. Nasreen Davidgar Janfashan, Counselor Education. Jessica Marie Treaster, Counselor Education. Maura Patricia Barrett, Counselor Education. Andrew T. Phillips, Educational Leadership. Veronica Celeste Pena, Higher Education. Sierra Davy, Higher Education. Lipsia Nunez, Special Education. Oemadimo Okon Omumo, Curriculum and Instruction. Natalie Marie Schock, Curriculum and Instruction. Shannon Renee Stansky, Curriculum and Instruction. Kayla Barlotta, Special Education. Michelle Jane Thal, Higher Education. Andrew Chapin Basinger, Organization Development and Change. Rebecca Kelly Friedenberg, Counselor Education. Rihanna R. Moody, Counselor Education. Nicholas Ross DeWitt Watkins, Curriculum and Instruction. Chantel Nicole Scavery, Counselor Education. Noella Priyanka Mascarenas, Counselor Education. Dominic Caesar Augustine, Counselor Education. Madison Brooke Titus, Counselor Education. Ashley Marie Johnson, Counselor Education. Corey Stephen Tilgman, Counselor Education. Andrew James Naderman, Counselor Education. Isabella Rosina Fucella, Counselor Education. Jenna B. McElroy, Counselor Education. Huai Swan Wong, Counselor Education. Claire Elizabeth Stabile, Special Education. Jacqueline Ann Johnston, Special Education. Alexa Rose Butrico, Special Education. Bailey Tachi, Special Education. Alana Barre Brenner, Special Education. Elizabeth Brownlee, Special Education. Hannah Elizabeth Violet, Special Education. Faith Corinne Thomas, Special Education. Deborah Corinne Bigley, Curriculum and Instruction. Nicole Ann Krupski, Curriculum and Instruction. Nia Markela Staples, Counselor Education. Marcia S. Briscoe, Higher Education. Yi-Hsien Lin, Counselor Education. Lauren Ann Whitley, Counselor Education. Dylan Killian Miller, Counselor Education. Karen Shanley, Organization Development and Change. Christ Dwayne Fellman, Workforce Education and Development.
Lana Harris, Higher Education. Students graduating with a master's degree in the College of Engineering are
Sarah Michelle Aziz, Architectural Engineering. Elizabeth Nicole Troutman, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Laura Jun-Chi Yang, Architectural Engineering. Kong Chi Tak, Electrical Engineering. Olivia Suzanne Poluch, Architectural Engineering. Andrew James McGrail, Architectural Engineering. Justin Scott Sembauer, Architectural Engineering. Megan E. Lauer, Architectural Engineering. Michaela Rose Bigley, Architectural Engineering. Catherine Elizabeth Reedy, Architectural Engineering. Khaled Youssef Khalil, Architectural Engineering. Christopher Andrew Eunice, Architectural Engineering. Nathan Pazek, Architectural Engineering. Thomas J. Levkulik, Architectural Engineering. Purushartha Singh, Computer Science and Engineering. Robert Michael Berry, Architectural Engineering. Stephen Harrison Rosenberg, Architectural Engineering. Ryan Christopher Macchiarelli, Architectural Engineering. Ian Michael McCormick, Architectural Engineering. Jacob Theodore Serene, Architectural Engineering. Samuel Harrison Wanatik, Architectural Engineering. Jeffrey Adam Haas, Architectural Engineering. Lauren Brittany McCulley, Systems Engineering. Sharmoyi Banyopadhyay, Architectural Engineering. Dongjin An, Architectural Engineering. Jae Young Lee, Architectural Engineering. Lorena Ribeiro, Architectural Engineering. Younger Chen, Architectural Engineering. Aravind Bharathi Gurumurthy, Data Analytics. Dalton Patrick DeSerio, Aerospace Engineering. Colin L. Williams, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Denise Widowson, Mechanical Engineering. Ferdusi Runa, Civil Engineering. Duncan Joseph Nicholson, Aerospace Engineering. Andrew Robert Bozek, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Evan Peter Bozek, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Tongguang Yu, Computer Science and Engineering. Viet Wang Pham, Computer Science and Engineering. Layla Corinne Marshall, Acoustics. Joseph Edward Scarella Jr., Engineering Science and Mechanics. Su Yin Chen, Industrial Engineering. Aditya B. Patel, Computer Science and Engineering. Logan Connor Sharp, Mechanical Engineering. Evan Brendan Hetherington, Mechanical Engineering. Anna Paula Claris Pastrana, Additive Manufacturing and Design. Ryan Bosch Stebbins, Mechanical Engineering. Aubrey Dawn Baranek, Architectural Engineering. Hanlin Wang, Chemical Engineering. Luis Daniel Rivas Baguer, Engineering at the Nanoscale. Samuel B. Abrams, Computer Science and Engineering. Okba E. H. Alanese, Industrial Engineering. Nikesh Jose, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Mohammed Ezat Mohammed Abdel Gayed, Data Analytics. Daniel Smith Maggard, Engineering Management. Nicole Keniston, Engineering Management. Timothy Carfang, Data Analytics. Kunhao Zhang, Electrical Engineering. Michael Nicholas Patrol, Engineering Management. Tejas Mahale, Electrical Engineering. Mohit Mehta, Electrical Engineering. Brent Lucas Wist, Civil Engineering. Delray DeForest Canfield, Mechanical Engineering. Emily Grace Moore, Architectural Engineering. Alexis Rose Shito, Architectural Engineering. Abby Ann Turkowski, Architectural Engineering. Kira Elizabeth Flood, Architectural Engineering. Paige Marie Phillips, Architectural Engineering. Kyle McKelvey, Architectural Engineering. Caitlin L. Wirtz, Architectural Engineering. Samuel Aaron Zelnick, Architectural Engineering. Shane Joseph Kelly, Architectural Engineering. Reese Gary Wagerman, Architectural Engineering. Daniel R. Scalise, Architectural Engineering. Christopher Joseph Matesky, Architectural Engineering. Sean Gregory Theoclitus, Architectural Engineering. Tyler Mackenzie Allender, Architectural Engineering. Wait for your name to cross the stage, okay? Max Pagnuco, Acoustics. Connor James Huxman, Engineering Design. Meng Da Ding, Engineering Design. Andrew J. Ring, Mechanical Engineering. David Liberato Taglieri, Civil Engineering. Aaron Kenneth Samuelson, Civil Engineering. Tucker R. Brown, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Wait for your name across the stage, okay? Thank you. Sharath Kumar Ramachandran, Engineering Design. Sagar Rasam, Engineering Design. Nikhil Sunil Nandaskar, Electrical Engineering. Michael Stephen Lavrich, Nuclear Engineering. Lucas Allen Wade, Acoustics. Carolyn Elizabeth McKnight, Architectural Engineering. Jordan Daniel Buckbinder, Architectural Engineering. Colson Scott Stoltzfus, Architectural Engineering. Daniel Weitzman, Aerospace Engineering. Andrew Joseph Millward, Computer Science and Engineering. Vincent A. Meinert, Architectural Engineering. Alexa Lee Parks, Architectural Engineering. Brian Michael Ostrowski, Architectural Engineering. Edward Blazewski Jr., Architectural Engineering. Marissa Violet Hillwack, Architectural Engineering. James Edward Lynch, Architectural Engineering. Emmanuel Magayon, Additive Manufacturing and Design. Wait for your name to start before you cross. Morgan M. Roggenbaum, Agricultural and Biological Engineering. Marian Raza Tejan Cole, Systems Engineering. Stephen B. Messinger, Aerospace Engineering. Srikanth Srinath, Mechanical Engineering. Michael Kenneth Forstmeyer, Mechanical Engineering. Uchenna C. Uwadike, Engineering Leadership and Innovation Management. Olusegun Oladapo Olameyegun, Additive Manufacturing and Design. Connor Richard Gear, Computer Science and Engineering. Jordan Catherine Beck, Additive Manufacturing and Design. Samuel Myers, Systems Engineering. Brody David McElwain, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Aaron Miller, Industrial Engineering. Tyler G. Duane, Engineering Science and Mechanics. Ruijia Liu, Electrical Engineering. Nelson Daniel Troncoso Aldas, Computer Science and Engineering. Arya Carl Ressler, Aerospace Engineering. Nicholas David Morgan, Aerospace Engineering. Weihong Du, Industrial Engineering. Christine Matilda Cummings, Mechanical Engineering. Sahil Ahmad, Computer Science and Engineering. Jeremy T. Panabaker, Aerospace Engineering.
Shubham Suvarna, Mechanical Engineering. Students graduating with a master's degree in the College of Health and Human Development are
Myra Tarek Nawaz, Health Policy and Administration. Mohammed Zulfikar Hussain, Health Policy and Administration. Connor Stephen Burke, Health Policy and Administration. Taylor R. Plavchak, Health Policy and Administration. Avery A. Chai, Human Development and Family Studies. Mercedes Jade Reeves, Nutritional Sciences. Megan Elizabeth Ackerman, Nutritional Sciences. Joanna Chu, Nutritional Sciences. Autumn Bigger, Nutritional Sciences. Colleen Jones, Nutritional Sciences. Kiara Smith, Nutritional Sciences. Alexa Nicole Schneider, Nutritional Sciences. Madeline Sophia Marks, Nutritional Sciences. Ambereen Bano Imran, Nutritional Sciences. Lauren G. Lee, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Olivia Grace Paff, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Christina Rose Barnes, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Dana Marie Winthrop, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Sophie Jean Wolfe, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Sophia Skirzat, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Macy Martirano, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Alana Barry Joachim, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Madeline Julia Davis, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Cameron Michael Mallet, Kinesiology. Rudicia Ramona Nelson, Health Policy and Administration. John Kent Day, Health Policy and Administration. Taylor Aaron O'Dare, Health Policy and Administration. Jessica Ripper, Health Policy and Administration. Jessica N. Warwick, Health Policy and Administration. Emma Jane Riley, Health Policy and Administration. Renee Jillian Shapiro, Health Policy and Administration. Kaylee N. Shojai, Health Policy and Administration. Burrell Afrakuma Bannerman, Health Policy and Administration. Paige Margaret McConnell, Health Policy and Administration. Joanna Michelle Suarez, Health Policy and Administration. Amanda Jean Gordonier, Nutritional Sciences. Amanda Stewart, Nutritional Sciences. Rachel Marie Cottle, Kinesiology. Janice Ching-An Chen, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Andrea Christoforou, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Sharon Sternfeld, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Jamie N. Wagner, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Jessica Lynn Fantasia, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Gehrig Ryan Schuster, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Carissa Elizabeth Trexler, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Alyssa Keen McGurran, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Taylor Brooke Freed, Communication Sciences and Disorders. Rafia Molu Ungatani, Nutritional Sciences.
Students graduating with a master's degree in the College of Information Sciences and Technology are
Getanet Alamayugawa, Data Analytics. Bidong Sun, Informatics. Shaked Bine, Homeland Security. Tremaine Gerald Thomas Smith Jr., Homeland Security. Anthony James Jaros, Information Sciences. Andrew Eustick, Information Sciences. Namrata Jaiprakash Kulkarni, Informatics. Devanshi Agnihotri, Informatics. Brianna M. Fieger, Homeland Security. John Richard Madrill, Information Sciences. Ashley Jane Helsel, Data Analytics. Megan Rachel Woods, Data Analytics. Rachel Grace Chu, Data Analytics. Gregory Duchamp, Information Sciences. Theodore Jerome Randolph Sr., Information Sciences. Justin Wu, Informatics. Rahul Amani, Cybersecurity Analytics and Operations. Marco Paolo Agustin, Homeland Security. Farhani Momotaz, Informatics. Dagbe Corhena, Information Sciences. Charles Incardona, Information Sciences. Jamie Kapelivsky, Data Analytics. Ralph James Osmolinski Jr., Enterprise Architecture and Business Transformation. Jeffrey Wood, Cybersecurity Analytics and Operations. Kristen Williams, Informatics. Uchendu, Informatics. James Murphy, Information Sciences.
Anand Prakash, Enterprise Architecture. Students graduating with a master's degree in the School of International Affairs are
Elizabeth Aminata Toure, International Affairs. Jasmine Green, International Affairs. Shahid Octavia Stevenson, International Affairs. Tomas Guillermo Mora, International Affairs. Mahar Banani Shelia, International Affairs. Helen Lee Nafo, International Affairs. Adriana Rivera, International Affairs. Sneha Srivastava, International Affairs. Ahan Manoj Bagwe, International Affairs. Giselle Aponte, Homeland Security. Nicholas Christopher Barasik, International Affairs. Christian Lakoseljak, International Affairs. Lucas Andres Montes Herrera, International Affairs. Nathan Shane Christman, International Affairs. Alexander Tomasco, International Affairs. Joel M. Bowser, International Affairs. William Baumgartner, International Affairs. Michaela Grace Walker, International Affairs. Jalen Jeter, International Affairs. Sean Allen Franklin, International Affairs. Leora Brooke McGinnis, International Affairs. Adam Jacob Van Gorder, International Affairs. Megan Renee Soutart, International Affairs. Sarah Lillian Schaefer, International Affairs. Peregrine A. Summers, International Affairs. Dimitri Karkoviada Zacharakis, International Affairs.
Students graduating with a master's degree in the College of the Liberal Arts are
Giselle Basoko Hearn, Psychology of Leadership. Stephanie Nicole Miller, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Patrick Spears, Homeland Security. Grace Ryan Kelleher, Homeland Security. Abigail Lee Owens, Homeland Security. Josebel Jahaira Molina Nieves, Psychology of Leadership. Regina Carmela Scacchetti, Applied Demography. Molly Harple, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Melissa Ann Jacobs, Psychology of Leadership. Samira Denise, Homeland Security. Dawn Mariah Frechette, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Jonathan Kunlaban, Psychology of Leadership. Matthew Emmanuel Goodyear, Homeland Security. Eva Marie Wukovic, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Jessica Marie Sharp, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Samantha Ann Cantner Brummert, Public Administration. Shilin Ying, Economics. Hadiye Noor, Economics. Yarwe Mu, Economics. Erica J. Smith, Psychology of Leadership. Tori Dene Gamble, Anthropology. Anna E. DeBello, Public Policy. Nyla Corin Holland, Public Policy. Kevin Lee Conaway, Public Policy. Cassandra Danielle Krensis, Public Policy. Nicole Hope Heitzenrader, Public Policy. Joseph Gakema, Public Policy. Andrew Lucas Learman Mickle, Public Policy. Zachary Morris Chamberlain, Public Policy. Logan Matthew Carter, Public Policy. Austin Hepburn, Public Policy. Shania Fawn Feathers, Public Administration. Samiha Tassin, Public Policy. Hannah Claire Lyons, Public Policy. Lydie Marina de Coso Bebe, French and Francophone Studies. Catherine Carpenter, Psychology. Gabriella Fretz, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Samantha A. Landmesser, Comparative Literature. David Bodovsky, Economics. Matthew Brandon Murray, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Laura Elizabeth Dambrogi, Public Administration. Yuri Key, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Tanea Lanice Turner, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Patricia Spisak, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Wen Hui Gao, Teaching English as a Second Language. Rujie Zhao, Teaching English as a Second Language. Ruanan Zhao, Teaching English as a Second Language. Rachel Lynn Moore, Homeland Security. Ann Howard, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Alexandra Luongo, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Ana Luisa Clever Galvao, Human Resources and Employment Relations.
Wait for your name to start before you cross. Thank you.
Jenna Alt, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Yalil Antonio Caraballo, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Nathan William Usi, English. Georgia E. Maxura, English. Ryan E. Crossman, English. Jaden Mackenzie Parker, English. Anushka Shah, English. Hannah Lee Singletary, English. Leah Rose Montez, English. Blair Elise Krakowitz, English. Cecily A. Weibel, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Denacia Robinson, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Megan McFadden Simbach, Psychology of Leadership. Teresa Villalta, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Megan Lynn Brown, Homeland Security.
Guys, wait for your name to start.
Francesca Benza, Homeland Security. Xiao Xiao Liu, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Daniel Kofi Adolfo, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Jasmine Alexis Blades, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Amy Michelle Gordon, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Brittany Delaquila, Human Resources and Employment Relations. McKenna Lynn Thomas, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Rachel L. Glazer, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Jacqueline Hunter, Human Resources and Employment Relations.
Wait for your name to start before you cross. Thank you.
Colin Edward McCary, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Benjamin Peterson, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Garrett Michael Heidler, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Yu Yang Hong, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Bruce Kevin Terrell, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Kyle M. Larson, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Ana Milena Gaviria Naranjo, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Junior Rodriguez, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Glorimede Ramos Vega, Human Resources and Employment Relations. Isaac Joel Torres Figueroa, Human Resources and Employment Relations.
Students graduating with a master's degree in the Ross and Carol Neese College of Nursing are
Sherry Lee Morocco, Nursing. Paula Nicole Campbell, Nursing. Jennifer Lynn Ramsey, Nursing. Destry Nicole Kramer, Nursing.
Wait for your name to start before you cross. Thank you.
Valerie J. Kovalik, Nursing. Imelda Perez, Nursing. Layla Long, Nursing. Jordan Nolet, Nursing. Thomas M. Blasi, Nursing. Allie Donegan, Nursing. Michelle Lynn Herman, Nursing.
Wait for your name to start before you cross, please. Thank you.
Selene Simone Tyrell, Nursing. Li Jia Lu, Nursing. Maria Michelle Brown, Nursing. Morgan Leanne DeWitt, Nursing. Cassandra Ackerman, Nursing. Danielle Lynn Cable, Nursing. Jenna Klausner Wiltrout, Nursing. Timothy Daly, nursing.
Wait for your name, please, guys.
Ashley Marie Goff, nursing. Zachary Shane Gabriel, nursing. Rachel Ryan, nursing. Stephen Douglas Kogan, nursing.
Wait for your name, please. Thank you.
Ayin Shin, nursing. Kylie Newman, nursing. Kristen Marie Connolly, nursing.
Wait for your name to be called, please. Thank you.
Amy E. Hoffman, nursing. Faith Mong, nursing. Carissa Lynn Barachi, nursing.
Wait for your name, please. Thank you.
Lauren Zeckler, nursing. Courtney Rose Vargo, nursing. Lindsay Lee Schaefer, nursing. Paige Jones Michaud, nursing. Kathleen Smith Gomez, nursing. Julie Suzanne Wilson, nursing.
Students graduating with a master's degree in the Eberly College of Science are
Wait for your name, please.
Ricky Brian Vance, Forensic Science. Samantha Castle, Forensic Science. Veronica Michelle Kappas, Forensic Science. Natalie Ann Kelly, Forensic Science. Catherine DeHeer, Forensic Science. Ashley Gale Smith, Forensic Science.
Wait for your name to start before you cross. Thank you.
Shannon Wiles Palladino, Forensic Science. Harini Mayu Isoda, Forensic Science. Alyssa Adesso, Forensic Science. Kristen DeMonte, Chemistry. Courtney Nicole Day, Applied Statistics. Daniel Thomas Ferris, Applied Statistics. Waylin Lee, Applied Statistics.
Wait for your name to start crossing. Thank you.
Christian Berthen, Applied Statistics. Chunghao Xing, Materials Science and Engineering.
Wait for your name, please.
Vandana Agarwala, Statistics. Grant Thomas Hopkins, Applied Statistics. Alexandra L. Stroud, Data Analytics.
like an extra.
Andrew John Hicks Jr., Applied Statistics. Xingkai Wang, Mathematics.
College of Agricultural Sciences.
Princess Jones, Community and Economic Development.
Please wait with me while we allow our master's graduates to have an opportunity to have their photo taken and to return to their seats before we recognize this group. Will the new Penn State master's graduates please rise? Let us applaud their achievements. Please be seated. We now turn to our doctoral candidates. Dr. Barron, these students have met the stringent requirements of their respective doctoral degrees and have written dissertations or attained professional level achievements that are significant contributions to their professions. Will all doctoral candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
In recognition of your completion of academic requirements of the highest order, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will our doctoral graduates please remain standing for your hooding? I would now ask the faculty escorts to rise and hood these new doctoral recipients with the attire symbolic of their new academic standing. The Doctor of Philosophy degree is awarded for demonstrated scholarship and original contributions to research in one of the 93 major fields of study at Penn State. The border on the hood is dark blue. The Doctor of Education degree recognizes scholarly achievement in the application of research results to practical problems in the field of education. The border on the hood is light blue. The Doctor of Musical Arts recognizes professional level performance and scholarly knowledge of the instrument and of the discipline of music. The border on the hood is pink. The Doctor of Nursing Practice degree recognizes the highest level of clinical nursing practice. The border on the hood is apricot. And the Doctor of Public Health recognizes leadership in the application of translational science and implementation of research findings to practice in the field of public health. The border on the hood is salmon pink. All 5 hoods are lined with Penn State's colors, blue and white. New doctoral recipients are accompanied today by members of our graduate faculty. The variations in the colorful academic regalia of the faculty represented here today denote the many institutions of higher education where our faculty have received their degrees and signal the diverse and impressive educational background and training of our professors and the expertise they bring to our students. You may be seated until the marshals direct the doctoral candidates to the stage platform. Doctoral advisors are advised to remain at their seats. I would like to again remind everyone to please refrain from applause and cheers until all of our graduates have crossed the platform and returned to their seats so that we can hear every name being called. Then we will applaud their accomplishments together, I promise you. Dr. Christopher.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of Agricultural Sciences are
Dr. Hai Tan Nguyen, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural and Biological Engineering. Dr. Stephanie Marie Herbstritt, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural and Biological Engineering. Dr. Chi-Chung Tang, Doctor of Philosophy in Soil Science. Dr. Sarah Abigail Isbell, Doctor of Philosophy in Ecology. Dr. Cesar Ivan Matamoros, Doctor of Philosophy in Integrative and Biomedical Physiology.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of Arts and Architecture are
Dr. Mina Rahimian, Doctor of Philosophy in Architecture. Dr. Nagar Ashrafi, Doctor of Philosophy in Architecture. Dr. Naveen K. Muthamanikam, Doctor of Philosophy in Architecture. Dr. Jeffrey M. Cornwall, Doctor of Philosophy in Art Education. Dr. Zena Mariah Tredenick Kirby, Doctor of Philosophy in Art Education. Dr. Lauren Michelle Stetz, Doctor of Philosophy in Art Education. Dr. Olga Zaikina, Doctor of Philosophy in Art History. Dr. Hyung-Ji Kang, Doctor of Philosophy in Art History. Dr. Anchi Wang, Doctor of Musical Arts in Piano Performance. Dr. William Lee Philip Oliver, Doctor of Philosophy in Music Education.
Dr. Joey Harrell, Doctor of Philosophy in Music Education. Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the Smeal College of Business are
Dr. Heiyu Shu, Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the Donald P. Belisario College of Communications are
Dr. Olivia Dinesh Cohen, Doctor of Philosophy in Mass Communications.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of Earth and Mineral Sciences are
Dr. Alex Molina, Doctor of Philosophy in Materials Science and Engineering.
Wait for your name to be called, please. Thank you.
Dr. Jorge F. Paz Soldan Palma, Doctor of Philosophy in Materials Science and Engineering. Dr. Joseph Vandi Senge, Doctor of Philosophy in Materials Science and Engineering. Dr. Nicole Elizabeth Hall, Doctor of Philosophy in Materials Science and Engineering. Dr. Daniel Robert Westlow, Doctor of Philosophy in Meteorology and Atmospheric Science. Dr. Arif Masrer, Doctor of Philosophy in Geography.
Dr. Fang Tao Chu, Doctor of Philosophy in Geography.
Wait for your name. Thank you.
Dr. Wei Ming Hu, Doctor of Philosophy in Geography. Dr. Allison Karp, Doctor of Philosophy in Geosciences. Dr. Shelby Lee Lyons, Doctor of Philosophy in Geosciences and Biogeochemistry. Dr. Allison Fox, Doctor of Philosophy in Geosciences. Dr. Troy Michael Furland, Doctor of Philosophy in Geosciences. Dr. Ramsey Tubbe, Doctor of Philosophy in Geography. Dr. Harrison C. Cole, Doctor of Philosophy in Geography. Dr. Wei Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy in Energy and Mineral Engineering. Dr. Nicholas Johnson, Doctor of Philosophy in Energy and Mineral Engineering.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of Education are
Dr. Tuche Aldemir, Doctor of Philosophy in Learning, Design, and Technology. Dr. Devani Toprani, Doctor of Philosophy in Learning, Design, and Technology. Dr. Alyssa Leilani Abrams, Doctor of Philosophy in School Psychology.
Wait for your name, please. Thank you.
Dr. Hye Yeon Lee, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology. Dr. Sierra Lynn Owsley, Doctor of Philosophy in Special Education. Dr. Sonia Tawari, Doctor of Philosophy in Learning, Design, and Technology. Dr. Hala Taysir Al-Mutawa, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Dara Sanyuban, Doctor of Philosophy in Workforce Education and Development. Dr. Luan Ngoc Tuong Pham, Doctor of Philosophy in Workforce Education and Development. Dr. Yachi Shan, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction.
Wait for your name to cross the stage. Thank you.
Dr. Erica Lapatovsky Christ, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Theory and Policy. Dr. Kayla N. Fuentes Pacnick, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Jonathan Dean McCausland, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Mahmoud Al-Ma'awali, Doctor of Philosophy in Counselor Education. Dr. Sung-Kyu Kong, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Theory and Policy and Comparative and International Education. Dr. Eliza Aparicio, Doctor of Philosophy in Higher Education.
Dr. Sridevi Rao, Doctor of Philosophy in Higher Education.
Dr. Ismael Guillermo Munoz Gonzalez, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Theory and Policy and Comparative and International Education. Dr. Alex J. Kenny, Doctor of Philosophy in Higher Education.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of Engineering are
Wait for your name, please. Thank you.
Dr. Eric Talbot Deschamps, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Min Gyong Yu, Doctor of Philosophy in Architectural Engineering. Dr. Gun Pei, Doctor of Philosophy in Architectural Engineering. Dr. Shahrad Shakarian, Doctor of Philosophy in Architectural Engineering. Dr. Hannah Nolte, Doctor of Philosophy in Industrial Engineering. Dr. Mahdi Belbasi, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Rebecca Lynn Yoakum, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering. Dr. Vaji Farhadi, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Nur Mahir Falamban, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Gohar T. Gokar, Doctor of Philosophy in Aerospace Engineering. Dr. Yan Xiao Feng, Doctor of Philosophy in Architectural Engineering. Dr. Lydia Balaine Abune, Doctor of Philosophy in Bioengineering. Dr. Ambika Somasundar, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical Engineering. Dr. Bita Modavath, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical Engineering. Dr. Tianyu Yan, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical Engineering. Dr. Karthikeyan Najarajan, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Mohammed Mahabubul Alam, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering. Dr. Prashant Shyam Kumar, Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering Science and Mechanics. Dr. Dorcas Vivian N. Kawisa, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering.
Please wait for your name to be called before you cross.
Dr. Jennifer Bracken Brennan, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Trevor Keith Kulangle, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Anurup Guha, Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering Science and Mathematics. Dr. Yushin Wang, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Shubo Liu, Doctor of Philosophy in Industrial Engineering. Dr. Michael Josue Gomez Sanchez, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering. Dr. Omar Homad Al-Harbi, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering. Dr. Naga Dastagri Reddy Chalapale, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Dr. Chandrachur Bhattacharya, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Chintan S. Patil, Doctor of Philosophy in Industrial Engineering and Operations Research.
Dr. Mohammed Tofighi, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering. Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of Health and Human Development are
Dr. Ashley Brooke West, Doctor of Philosophy in Kinesiology.
Wait for your name to be called.
Dr. Craig Berry, Doctor of Philosophy in Kinesiology. Dr. Gabrielle Anna Dillon, Doctor of Philosophy in Kinesiology. Dr. Xinyuan Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy in Nutritional Sciences. Dr. Nan Do, Doctor of Philosophy in Nutritional Sciences. Dr. Elise K. McMahon, Doctor of Philosophy in Ecology. Dr. Emily Hanser-Lobsher, Doctor of Philosophy in Communication Sciences and Disorders. Dr. Catherine Lee Callahan, Doctor of Philosophy in Health Policy and Administration and Demography.
Please wait for your name to get called before you cross the
Dr.
stage.
Lynn Mi Tran, Doctor of Philosophy in Health Policy and Administration. Dr. August Ida Christine Jenkins, Doctor of Philosophy in Human Development and Family Studies. Dr. Stephanie E. Freeman, Doctor of Philosophy in Recreation, Park and Tourism Management and Human Dimensions of Natural Resources and the Environment. Dr. Brian James Soule, Doctor of Philosophy in Recreation, Park and Tourism Management.
students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of Information Sciences and Technology are
Dr. Tiffany Ann Neeran, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Sciences and Technology.
Wait for your name, please, to cross. Thank you.
Dr. Lee Meng Chui, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Sciences and Technology. Dr. Quang Tai Le, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Sciences and Technology. Dr. Feng Ting Yang, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Sciences and Technology. Dr. Xiaoting Li, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Sciences and Technology. Dr. Prasanna Umar, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Sciences and Technology.
students graduating with a doctoral degree in the College of the Liberal Arts are
Dr. Casey A. Foley, Doctor of Philosophy in Communication, Arts and Sciences. Dr. Kayla Melissa Brown, Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology. Dr. Jason William Griffin, Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology. Dr. Dylan Scott Davis, Doctor of Philosophy in Anthropology. Dr. Alex A. Sebo, Doctor of Philosophy in English. Dr. Liana Kathleen Glue, Doctor of Philosophy in English. Dr. Erin Marie Pastor, Doctor of Philosophy in English and Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies. Dr. Ivana Anjik, Doctor of Philosophy in Comparative Literature. Dr. Marie Jean Payar, Doctor of Philosophy in French. Dr. Shavante Marie Mills, Doctor of Philosophy in History and African American and Diaspora Studies. Dr. Victoria Haley Gertel, Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology.
Wait for your name to cross the stage. Thank you.
Dr. Trevor John Darrow, Doctor of Philosophy in Spanish and Language Science. Dr. Carlos Ignacio Echeverria Arriagada, Doctor of Philosophy in Spanish and Language Science. Dr. Meg Helene Rocker, Doctor of Philosophy in German and Language Science. Dr. Vanessa Burke, Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology. Dr. Michael J. Souls, Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science. Dr. Samuel Bestvater, Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science and Social Data Analytics. Dr. Kaida John, Doctor of Philosophy in Economics.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the Ross and Carol Neese College of Nursing are
Dr. Susan Busing, Doctor of Nursing Practice in Nursing. Dr. Jennifer Hubble, Doctor of Nursing Practice in Nursing. Dr. Jill M. Arnold, Doctor of Nursing Practice in Nursing.
Wait for your name to call.
Dr. Abigail Hackenberger, Doctor of Nursing Practice in Nursing. Dr. Elizabeth Maria Duxbury, Doctor of Nursing Practice in Nursing. Dr. Bethany Marie Copper, Doctor of Nursing Practice in Nursing. Dr. Brandy N. Peachy, Doctor of Nursing Practice in Nursing.
Students graduating with a doctoral degree in the Eberly College of Science are
Dr. Ana Cristina Chavez Callis, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Dr. Brett Robert Green, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Ning Xiao Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy in Astronomy and Astrophysics. Dr. Matthias Yang He, Doctor of Philosophy in Astronomy and Astrophysics. Dr. Emery Thomas Usher, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry, Microbiology, and Molecular Biology. Dr. Pedro Rivera Pomales, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dr. Kayla Ann Gentile, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry.
Wait for your name to cross the stage.
Dr. Seong Ik Chiang, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dr. Madhuri Day, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dr. Xiaoran Xin, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry, Microbiology, and Molecular Biology. Dr. Yoon Hyun Song, Doctor of Philosophy in Molecular, Cellular, and Integrative Biosciences. Dr. Wang Ziqiao, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Kelly Johanna Gomez Campo, Doctor of Philosophy in Biology. Dr. Tomas Lopez Londono, Doctor of Philosophy in Biology. Dr. Claudia Tatiana Galindo Martinez, Doctor of Philosophy in Biology.
Once again, please wait with me as while we allow our doctoral graduates to have the opportunity to have their photo taken and to return to their seats before we recognize this group. Now, will the new Penn State doctoral graduates please rise? Thank you. You may be seated, and congratulations to all of you. This concludes the conferring of degrees.
Now I am pleased to introduce Joseph Kovacs III to induct these new graduates into the Penn State Alumni Association. Mr. Kovacs received his Master's of Management in Business Administration from Penn State Great Valley in 1996. He has an undergraduate Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering Technology from Trenton State College, now called the College of New Jersey. He received the Penn State Alumni Fellow Award in 2016 and is certified as an expert systems engineering professional by the International Council on Systems Engineering. He is a lifetime member of the Penn State Alumni Association, president of the Graduate School Alumni Society, and a member of the Alumni Association Alumni Council. He is currently Senior Vice President for Growth Strategy, Solution Architect, and Axient Fellow at Axient Corporation. Mr. Kovacs.
Thank you, President Barron. Congratulations. The Penn State Alumni Association celebrates your successes and welcomes you into the proud network of Penn Staters. More than 174,000 alumni and friends like you keep their connection to our world-class university strong through membership in the Penn State Alumni Association. With your graduation, the Alumni Association is pleased to present you with a free membership for your first year. Your membership keeps you in touch with Penn State and connects you with the more than 300 geographically dispersed alumni chapters, interest groups, and college and campus alumni societies. I invite you, once you're settled, to reach out to your local Penn State alumni chapter. Your Penn State family will be happy to hear from you. And in the upcoming years, when you return to University Park, we invite you to visit us at the Hinz Family Alumni Center. With that, we would like to ask our new graduates to please rise. Would all other Penn State alumni here today please rise as well? It gives me great pleasure to induct all graduating students of the Pennsylvania State University into the Penn State Alumni Association. Welcome to the Penn State alumni family. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Kovacs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude this ceremony, I would like to recognize some of the people who have made the education of our graduates possible. At the heart of every great institution, the heart of every great university, is its faculty and the staff members who support them, and our students. I wish to ask all faculty and staff members in our audience to stand and be recognized. Thank you for your many extraordinary contributions to Penn State. Please be seated. Before we conclude our ceremony, there is another group that deserves special recognition, whether you're with us in person or watching on live stream. Parents, grandparents, spouses, children, other family members, and friends have all contributed towards the achievements being celebrated here today. Would family members and friends of the graduates please rise and remain standing for a minute? Your sacrifice, understanding, support, and caring have helped these graduates attain their educational goals. This encouragement is very important and not always easy when you have to share the stresses and strains of a graduate program, it takes special commitment. I know that you also have worked very hard to get to this day. I want to ask the graduates to stand now, look for your family members and friends in the audience, and join me in thanking them for all they have done to support your success at Penn State. You may be seated. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to conclude our commencement ceremony by thanking you for your "We Are" spirit that embodies our community. I'm proud of all of you and grateful that you chose to advance your education at Penn State. You will always be a part of the Penn State family. We wish you health and happiness and great success wherever you go. Now we end our commencement ceremonies. We will be led in the singing of the alma mater by Megan Nardella. Will you please stand and remain standing until the academic procession has exited the floor? The marshals will then direct you to the exit by rows.